What's up, y'all? It's Hayden, aka Brother Hellas, and you are now tuning into the Babbling Brothers. If you're working out, chilling with the boys, or just need a distraction from your everyday troubles, then you're in the right place. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the first ever episode of the Babbling Brothers.
Good morning.
Welcome in.
I'm your host, Brother Hellas, Hayden. You know, that's my cash name, whatever. But I'm going to introduce you to my co-host here. Go ahead, guys.
What's up? My stage name is Tornado Taylor, but my formal name in the business world is Taylor Clark. Welcome to the show, guys. I'm very excited to get started. Do we want to go ahead and do backgrounds, or we want to, just...
Well, you got to let me introduce myself.
Oh, go ahead.
Brother Chili over here, coming in last, a third musketeer. You know, I'm just glad to be here with you guys. Now we can start, Taylor.
All right, cool. So I'm going to lead the personal introductions right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're all three from Gainesville, Georgia. Many people do not know where that is, but Lake Lanier. So the Olympics, we had the rowing there. I live right by that, so get on my level.
97.
Yeah, let's go. Well, my high school experiences. Let's see what we can get there.
The best of times, the worst of times.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have many worst of times, I guess you could say. I had a great time. I played football all 4 years. Played football my whole life. Played basketball and baseball until I got to about 8th grade, and then I realized that I wasn't good at basketball. Came to that realization real fast.
Oh, man. Yikes.
What a chump.
Yeah. And but no, football was fun. I wasn't as good as I wanted to be, but I definitely worked hard, had fun, good bonding time with the brothers. It was a real brotherhood, especially at our school. So I was very excited for my senior year. Unfortunately, I ran into an injury that kind of stunted the growth during the summertime and never really fully recovered. So that led to a disappointing senior season for me. But the brothers, they got it back. They got it going. We finished strong. We did good.
You already know.
Went into basketball season. Craziest student section in Georgia. Go ahead. I'll put that on record.
Shout out North Hall High School.
Anybody that wants to try me, bring me in the game atmosphere, and you will see. No, but that was very fun. My college experiences, let's see. Great time so far. I've spent the first 2 years here at Kennesaw State. Going to remain here. I'm not transferring to UGA. I'm going to make it known that you can do big things coming from a smaller school, that you don't have to go into, student debt to make a name for yourself.
Smaller school, we got 30,000, though.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I know.
Everybody's like, "Oh, you're from Georgia? You go to UGA, bro?" And it's like,
Yeah.
No, I don't, bro.
Facts.
Nah, but college is fun. It's definitely an interesting time. I think me and Chris, we see probably the craziest things that anybody has ever seen on campus. It seems like any time we're walking on the walkways, it is one thing after another.
And talk about comedic relief. Oh, yeah. Man, you just gotta open your eyes.
You're like, man, I just failed that test, and it's like, oh, look at this brother going down the hill on rollerblades at 52. That is crazy. So my major is accounting, and I chose that because I'm good at counting. Mike Stud, I'm totally kidding.
Yes, sir.
I'm not good at counting. A little bit I am, but accounting just really interested me. It's the language of business. I'd like to own my own business one day, and I figured if you want to know something, you might as well know the financials of your company, or how to interpret them, I guess you could say. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Having a job for sure. I will have a job. I will not be sitting around.
That is the main thing.
Yeah, the main thing.
Proud of you.
I will be stacking that paper. Hopefully it's a lot.
Man's got bread.
Yeah.
Printer paper, not money.
We got to.
Monopoly money. What?
Yeah. No, but I will be attacking it every single day of my life. Be having fun doing it. It's a fun time, but we're looking to get out of this I'm looking to get out of this podcast some good times with the brothers, and we're gonna have some fun. So y'all enjoy.
Indeed.
I'm gonna pass it off to brother Hellis.
Nah, it's going
No,
over
it's
to Brother Chili, man. Come on.
We just
Come on.
went
Bro,
over
we
the
just went
order.
we just
had
rehearsed
breakfast.
before the show.
Come
Oh
on.
my goodness.
I'm nervous.
gracious.
I'm nervous, guys.
All right.
Both of us.
Oh, how nervous are you? Because that is one of the questions.
I
Come
mean,
on.
I'm pretty nervous. My throat is parched, but we're going to get through that. We're going to continue to work. I will continuously clear my throat.
We will
hopefully
take a water
away-
break.
Hopefully away from the microphone so the viewers can't hear it. Hopefully there's a
Them
lot
high
of you out
quality
there.
H2O.
All right, go ahead, Chili.
All right, Brother Chili and or Chris Dennis as my surname on campus. So let's just say I got to go through a little bit of my younger childhood to get to my high school. So I grew up, let's just get this out of the way. My father was a probation officer for 22 years. So
Shout out Call Pawnee.
and oh gosh, and so that was how my childhood went. But no, I love my dad to death, but kept me in sports since I was 4 years old. And honestly, I fell in love with soccer. I fell in love with football. And honestly, it shaped me into the man I have today. Because, you get around a team aspect and you learn things from that you will never forget. And that's why.
Especially at North Hall.
It's
very family oriented.
Definitely.
And, like, even in the football, we didn't have, like, the best, like, winning program. Like, we weren't winning, like, state championships here and there. But
Shout out Mikey Gonzalez from Gainesville.
A lot of shout outs this episode, y'all.
But also, like, the friends that I made and, the connections that I made and everything and how it taught me how to be better, how to wake up in the morning, how to attack, workouts in the morning during the summer when everyone else is sleeping in, that was tough. But it also, like, 4 years of that and you come out of it and you're looking like, wow, like, I'm so glad I did that. It changed me so much. And, like, with TC now, I got to come to college with my 3 best friends. And I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. My major in college is exercise science right now. I would love to, and a big reason for that is because my father does have diabetes, and it's honestly riddled my family. And I just see that, and I see all of his conditions that are very preventable, and that's what I'm going to be getting into in my section. A little bit of working out, a little bit of daily cardio.
The grind.
But other than that, exercise science, I love it. It's very interesting to me. It's all about the body. Like, you live with yourself, so why not try and improve it?
Creatine and protein only on this side. You know what
2
I'm saying?
suppies you'll ever need.
If 50% of your paycheck didn't go into
GNC, yep.
What are you doing with your
I'm the
life?
reason they are still in business now.
That's a fact.
Amazon.
But what am I looking at to get out of the podcast? Honestly, I'm waking up 6:30 in the morning to get up for this. I'm looking to have a great time. We laugh all the time. I don't think I've ever had as much fun with a group of guys. Just talking, like, we can talk about anything, and we're just all dying laughing. So, I love these guys. I'm really excited for this. And how nervous am I? I haven't really been on the mic since I started streaming some Battlefield 1 back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
F1.
But
Look up CD Chili Style on YouTube.
wait, that's actually how we came up with my name, Chili Style.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
All right, brother Hayden.
Oh,
Let's hear it, buddy.
it's Brother Hellis. Get it right, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of you folks on campus will probably know me as Hayden. But in the studio, the name's Brother Hellis, so get it right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Don't get it messed up.
like my bro said, we're all from Gainesville, Georgia. Grew up together, TC I've known since like the first grade.
Yeah.
But Chris,
4th
I've known
grade
forever as
lunch
well.
table, baby. Never
Oh,
forget it.
Oh,
Thugs.
shout out Austin Reisinger if you're listening. You probably aren't.
T. Deezy Payne, baby.
But yeah, it's been a great ride so far. Growing up with these guys and coming to college together. We all chose Kennesaw State and sorry, excuse me. But yeah. As far as this show goes, I'm really excited. I'm a comm major here at Kennesaw, so this is the field I want to go into. I want to go into broadcast definitely, and just having this show, I think, is a great first step. It's getting me kind of in that mindset. I already work at Owl Radio. I'm a manager here, but shout out Owl Radio.
Manager.
Manager
Hence
status.
the manager status. Okay.
Self-promotion.
But just got to self-plug every now and then. Yeah, but I totally love working here. I think this is definitely the field for me. and I'm just really, really stoked that we're finally getting a chance to do this show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as far as where I see myself in 5 years, gosh, hopefully, I mean, I'd love to be working at a radio station, TV station, whatever it is, something like that. But
College.
oh no, not in college, not in college, not anymore. I hope at least.
I'm never leaving.
I love college.
Hey.
Nah, I mean, and I do love college. I love it a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's fun. It can be a lot of fun, but you know, you can't forget to put in the work, grind every single day.
Yeah.
Yup. And you know, I'm in 5 years, hopefully have a job, some sort of career. Hopefully, you know, me and my girl, you know, move in together. Shout out Maggie, love you, girl.
That's
but yeah.
unfortunate.
Oh, sorry. She's probably cringing so hard right now too. But yeah, you know, I'm just really excited to be here, and like I said, 5 years down the line, who knows what's gonna happen? But yeah,
A little bit more like high school. How was that for you?
I mean, like it was high school. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I liked high school. Don't get me wrong. Like
Mom was
Okay,
a Spanish teacher?
my mom's a Spanish teacher at my high school.
We have to mention, so, you know, me and Hayden hung out in elementary school and middle school, and me and Chris have played football together, you know, for forever. I mean,
Decades, you know, 1980s. Great
Yeah.
time.
Nope.
back in the
Definitely
day.
born in
remember-
97, 98.
We were in Remember the Titans.
Left side, strong side, baby.
But no, I think we have to mention with y'all's two high school experiences is the performance of a lifetime that you put on at North Hall High
Oh
School.
snap!
So this isn't our first time in the mic, actually. If we're gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
back
true.
to it,
That's
we're gonna
true.
go
It
back
is.
to it.
All right, you know what? Fine. Let's go ahead and throw it back.
Let's go down that avenue.
Let's throw it back to old North Hall High School talent show.
Yeah.
Started out junior year. Me and Chris here and another friend of ours, Levi. Shout out Levi, love you, dog. Yeah, we decided to do the talent show our junior year, and you know it was the first time our school was doing a talent show. A lot of people were nervous or whatever, but we just kind of wanted to goof off and do our own thing. So that's exactly what we did. Yeah, so we decided to do Bye 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 by the by NSYNC.
We had our own choreography to it too.
Dude, we went so hard. We like trained for it. We were going over to each other's houses and like dancing, whatever.
Almost.
Like,
Let me say this as a spectator, my jaw was
Now
probably
be
on
honest.
the
Be
hardest.
honest. Be honest.
Okay.
seriously, don't exaggerate.
No,
Like,
like serious. Like it was, you know, it was one of those things where you're like, what are these dudes doing? And then once they start, you're like, oh my God, this is Liddy Fagitty. You know? Like it was crazy. It was really good. Gave everybody a great laugh. Did y'all win that?
like
There's
there wasn't
no
really a winner.
winners.
Yeah, which
Oh, there's no
I felt like
winners.
we were gypped.
There's
but
a winner
it's
and
fine.
loser and everything, people. Okay?
Yeah, come on.
Don't get it
Principal
messed up.
didn't want to make people feel bad for
Right,
quote
right,
unquote
right.
losing, but
Yeah. They definitely would have won, in my opinion. The whole gym was going crazy.
Yeah.
So. But just for them guys to get up there and do that, you know, in front of the whole school, it wasn't just like the senior class. It was like all 800 students or 900, whatever we had.
Actually, it was 1100, sir.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 4A, 4A ball.
sir.
We got moved up to 4A in between our sophomore and junior year, and that was a whirlwind because we had to play Ben Cleveland.
More of a
and some more.
tornado, maybe a tornado Taylor on that one. Yeah.
Every time too. I mean, every year we got moved up with Buford, so we always had, you know, Buford just smiling at us from afar. We're like,
You
oh,
know,
we just
just
beat West
great-
Hall. Let's go.
Great competition, you know. Buford, love them.
No, it wasn't competition. Man.
Can I
You
just
go-
say,
you go
before
in
we
there and you know
continue-
you're bruised.
Can I say before we continue, my family group chat is blowing up right now listening to
Mine too,
us.
bro. Mine too.
My sister asked for a shout out, so shout out Kelsey, and I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to my other sister Jenna. Love you guys.
Shout out Kelsey. Hope school's going well. Yeah.
Shout out Janet, I love you. I know you got that little southern drawl on your Spanish, so I mean it's a little alright, but you're gonna get through it. You know, you're probably eating some brekkie right now, grading some papers that people failed. but,
Scrambies.
You know,
Yup.
proud of you, Janet. Love you.
That's my mom, by the way, guys. Just so you know.
Trust me, we've already been up. We've been up since 6:30, crushing Scrambies this morning.
Yeah, it was more like a 6:49.
Yeah, it's 6:49. You know, I kind of, you know,
But
put
now,
my alarm on the snooze button a few times. But
But now, just want to go ahead and wrap up the introductions. You know, like I said, we're really excited to be here, and we think you guys are going to have a lot of fun listening in. And yeah, so I want to go ahead and get into our first segment. This is something we like to call Tornado Watch.
Oh.
How does a tornado siren sound? I don't even know.
I mean, you hear the one on campus. You remember the one on campus last year? Hold on, before I get into this story.
We need to get a tornado sound effect.
Yeah, we do.
That was horrible.
Please fund our
I don't
sound
even know
effects.
what kind of sound I made. That sounded like a cat. But the siren on campus, I don't know if y'all could hear it, but these dudes live in the apartment style, the real apartments last year. They're the cool people. And I'm over in my dorm, got the twin bed.
Good old
Shout out
freshman
to
year.
the twin bed. Got the mini fridge under the bed. But, I was right in the middle of the walkway, or the breezeway, I guess you could say. And there was a tornado sound or an alarm sound that would go off like every single morning at like 9 o'clock. And it was so loud. And it would be like, "Attention, Kennesaw State University. This is a test."
Oh,
and it's like...
That was
It's
good.
like,
You
really,
should
man?
record that voice.
I know, yeah. That's my desired profession. so-
Attention.
No, I mean it's like that was really loud, and to do that at 9 o'clock on a Friday, it's like okay, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to sleep until like 2 o'clock on
Okay,
Fridays.
Chris. I'm not talking that late.
Whoa. Relax.
Oh man, all right. Well, Tornado Watch. We're gonna try to implement that. That's gonna be one of the cornerstones for the podcast. Hopefully, it's good enough.
Go ahead and explain what it is real quick.
So pretty much what Tornado Watch is something, that stood out to me, whether that be good, bad, crazy, inspirational. The one thing that just really stood out to me. So I was scrolling through ABC's news because I like to be an informed civilian, and at the Commons, and I ran across this story, I guess you could say.
I'm not going to be able to hold it together on this one.
All right. So I'm just going to read it off what it said on the website. A man accused of kicking a seagull that tried to eat his cheeseburger at a New Hampshire beach has been fined $124. Police investigated the report from a bystander at Hampton Beach earlier this summer. The man said that he just returned from getting a cheeseburger and fries and was sitting on the sand. He said seagulls got to the burger and he spun around with his leg to shoo one away, but struck the bird. He said it was a simple mistake. A witness said it appeared the bird's leg was injured and that it struggled to fly away. They said that seagulls are protected under federal law. I didn't know that.
I did not know
More
that either.
so than humans are?
I don't know why
Nope.
they're protected by federal law. It's not like they're like in danger of going extinct though, because
Right.
you got like 72 of them
Right.
swarming your fries. So you got one fry. And
Look, if
72
anything,
of
we
them.
should be afraid of them, okay?
Oh, man.
Exactly. I mean,
They're going to
Can't eat a
overpopulate
sandwich
humanity.
on a beach without worrying about a flock of skulls.
and then you try to get them, so you jump up, then you drop it in the sand, and you might as well just give it to them then, because
Yeah.
it's ruined. you know?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that video of the dog eating the sand the other day?
No.
Yeah. It was funny, dude.
Oh, God.
You'll have to look that
So
one.
there's only two problems that I have with this story. So first of all, protected by federal law. Whoever's given this man like the charge, how do they come up with $124?
I mean, I
Like,
guess it
they're
was,
just reading the script like, hey Jim,
I guess that's the vet bills to cover the broken leg.
124, 20, we'll do $124. Like what?
I,
Then another thing is how this man ended up hitting a seagull. Have you ever been able to hit like any kind of bird? Like
No.
this man, who is this? He's got like some taekwondo. Like
Yeah.
I've never been able to hit a man. Like,
and he says that I like how he said that he spun around with his leg to shoo one away. Brother, you didn't spin your leg around to
He
shoo
said
away.
ninja kick.
You went to kick the thing and was like, "Get off of my burger, bro."
that's I'm impressed. Honestly,
Yeah.
shout out Barstool. I mean, get that video up there. I want to see that.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Fact.
we got to do some more digging here. No, but this is a crazy story, and I have some past experiences with seagulls on the beach. I mean, if you've ever been to the beach, they're present, protected by federal law.
I mean, honestly, they're real help though, because like they can give you some extra sunscreen. If you're going out.
yeah, I mean, like get your girlfriend to lather it up.
Hey everybody, unfortunately the bros and I couldn't make it today, but no need to worry. We will be
Relax. Technical
T
difficulties.
difficulties, man.
We got Clicky McGee over here.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No, the Babbling Brothers are actually on set today. If you guys
Yeah,
didn't know.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Fake news. No, but just some some little pointers to go along with that story. We all know how you can give one a chip, and the next thing you know, you can be looking at that gorgeous sunset and realize like, oh gosh, there is 50 seagulls over here. Why are they here? Oh wait, I gave one a chip. I really like how they walk with their chest out. Have you ever watched one walk? I mean, because I have. Like, have you ever done that?
Explain it.
Like, they walk with their chest out, like cocky.
Bro,
like I will take
swear.
your food puppet, give it to me, okay?
Swear.
Yeah, seriously.
I want to
though.
hear their conversations in the flock. Oh, look at this guy over here.
Look at this dude.
Look at this dude.
No, but a funny story actually about a seagull that is protected by federal law. Everyone, so just know that next
Watch
time
it.
you go. Spring break 2019?
I guess, yeah.
Let's get ready.
Right.
I'll be at work probably. Let's see.
Dude, what are you talking about? We're going to LA, dog.
Yeah, we're gonna be flying into LAX at an altitude of 500 feet.
Or Boca.
Yeah, or Boca.
No, actually, my PlayStation just turned on, so I'll be there until.
Spider-Man just came out, and these dudes are
We're gonna get to that. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Don't
my
ruin it.
Atlanta.
I'm gonna spend an hour
ruin
on it.
everything. No, but another funny story about a seagull is, I was young, but
He was petrified.
I've heard this. I was there. I was present. So my family's from South Carolina, or most of my family is from South Carolina. Over by the Myrtle Beach way. So my grandpa, back when I was little, we were at the beach, and he gets out at a mall, and all of a sudden he gets some sprinkles from above, and it was sunny outside.
Oh,
if that tells
no.
you anything. And-
50 SPF, man.
Dun, dun,
And a seagull had
Snowing in July.
yeah, I mean it dropped one right on him on his head,
Oh.
and I've
You
heard
see that in like TV shows, but
Yeah.
like you would never think.
No, yeah, exactly.
That's the kind of stuff you put on your nose, right? And you just leave it there.
Yeah,
Is that the
exactly.
same? I was just.
Well, Papa has like the partial hair. He has the receding hairline.
Male
very
pattern
limited-
baldness, everyone.
It's a comb over, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's all good. Nah, but I mean, I do remember hearing that story. I figured I would throw that out there. I do have a funny story about a jacket and my papa though. So one time we were riding and going somewhere. I was little yet again, and he gave me some chocolate milk before we had left. And my grandma was like, "Don't give that to him. He's gonna get sick. He's gonna get sick."
Weak stomach over here.
Women are always right, by the way. Shout out to Mom.
That
You're
is
usually
true.
right.
Everyone
I hate
appreciate
to-
your mothers.
Yeah, appreciate them. Tell them you love them today. That'll make them feel good. Love
Not
you,
just
Mom.
on Mother's Day, every day.
Every day, 365, 24/7. Nah, but we were going down the road. I just had chocolate milk. He had just gotten a leather jacket. If you have something nice, don't put it next to a toddler. That's all I have to say about this story. We get
Anything
going,
nice.
the road is bumpy. I can remember it. My spine's probably still out of whack from it. But I puke all over the all over the leather jacket. He gets mad because he had just bought the new leather jacket. I guess leather jackets were cool back then.
In a biker gang or something?
Bro, what are you
I
talking
know,
about?
like,
They are
were just
still
cool,
cool.
back there. Like, I mean, Booby is cool. Booby is one of a kind. Okay, he is awesome.
I can
That's
see it
Taylor's
right now.
cat, everyone.
No, Booby. That's my
Oh,
grandpa. That's my
oh.
grandpa.
I thought you were talking about like little poopy butt.
Oh no, yeah. So my mom will get a laugh out of this one.
Shout out Poopy Butt.
So
Shout
I have a
out Poopy
cat.
Butt.
I have a black cat, and his name is Mizuno. Shout out Mizuno if you're listening. I miss you a lot, buddy. He is one of a kind. I love him, and I wanted to do something special for him, and so I call him Poopy Butt, which is weird. I know. I'll probably get some
Hey, man.
feedback. Somebody will drop
Like
it.
that guy is a weirdo.
Tornado, stay away. No, but I called him Poopy Butt, and I went to write it on his food bucket that we keep his bucket that we keep the food in, and I wrote Poppy Butt on it.
Oh.
So now my whole family for the next 10 years, they have called him Poppy Butt. So But that's Tornado Watch. Hopefully, I can stay a little bit more on the topic next time. But,
Look, we just get to talk, and then
Just
that's
get
how it
started,
goes.
man. We gotta fill out our personalities.
yeah,
man. We just get
the
started.
juices just get flowing, the thoughts get a rolling, and but
Fact.
we're gonna go on a little song break here. My throat is parched. I am in need of some water, possibly a nice coffee, but who knows? Maybe the Commons coffee, the best coffee in the
We
world.
don't need that again. That's why we're going on break, so you two can go to the restroom, if you know what I mean.
Exactly. Thank
No.
you. Thank you.
But yeah, we'll be right back after this break, y'all, and please stay on, listen in.
Oh, hold on. Should we kind of introduce the song? What do you know what song it is? Do we know that?
I got a Drake one coming up.
Drake one. Okay.
Beethoven Symphony 7th
Yep,
edition.
that's exactly what it is.
Okay, perfect.
All right, yeah. So
All right.
enjoy this, y'all. We'll be right back.
All right, see it.
Welcome back to another welcome back to the podcast, guys.
Bonding experience.
Shout out CDN the Third.
C's, what's up, bro? I hope you're listening out there.
double D.
One time with a one time with a one time.
Double P.
But yeah, welcome back, guys. Thank you for staying tuned in, I guess. We appreciate all y'all. And I think we're just gonna go ahead and get right back into the next segment, okay?
Hey, and if you're out there listening, and you want us to give you a shout out, just shoot us a message, shoot us a DM. Tay2 Turned Up on Instagram. I don't know if y'all want to throw y'all's handles out there, but
Oh yeah, sure. You can follow me on Insta at brother_Hellis.
pretty easy.
Yeah, you can follow me on Insta as well, but I can't remember my.
See, I think it's CRD 16.
Wow.
Okay, he
Something
knows
like
it.
that.
What a
Yeah,
prank.
CRD _16.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Whatever it
I
is.
stalk your profile, so
Yeah,
definitely.
So I mean, you can go to me or TC's profile, and we follow him. So
yeah.
whatever.
No, but
it is.
I mean, seriously, if y'all have something y'all want us to talk about, just shoot us.
Connect
a DM.
with us, yes,
Yeah.
please. Let us know.
We crave the engagement.
Yeah, we crave the feedback too, guys. You will not hurt my feelings.
You'll hurt mine, millennial.
Millennial stuff. Okay, so today is a very special day.
Most definitely.
It's not really a holiday, I guess you could say.
No, but a very important day in history.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of the most important days of the year as well. I think every year when 9/11 rolls around, September 11th, I hope you know what happened on September 11th, 2001. I hope you're not that much of a misinformed civilian. But I think that around this time, America can hopefully they can put all their differences aside. Come to the agreement that that was a tragic event that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Our response to that was impeccable. I think the way that George Bush. I mean,
I was gonna say, even like immediately after it happened. I mean, he in his speech or whatever he says, he was contacting everyone or whatever. But even just the speech itself that he gave, like, I think for one thing, it maybe helped calm a lot of people down, but also just kind of brought everyone together for this common cause of like defeating
Exactly.
whoever did this.
I mean, I think in anything, I'm in a leadership class right now, and they talk about being like a fearless leader. That people want to be behind somebody that's willing to do the work themselves, and willing to be bold and
Leads
take a
by
stand.
example.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah. And I think George Bush did a great job of that, especially in the speech. I think he was somewhere talking to kids when it occurred.
I think it was at a 5th grade, reading a book to some 5th graders.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah,
yeah.
I think you're right.
And then that night, I think it was later that day, he was at the site, I believe, sometime soon. But in a video that I was watching, and one of the greatest speeches of all time, in my opinion, a guy, a little bystander, a spectator in the crowd, was like, "Can't hear you," or something like that, and George Bush was like, "Well, we can hear you, and the people that took these buildings down will hear us soon." And that just that lit a fire. Every time I hear that, it's just because even though we have all these like issues in America, I guess you could say, all these differences, we're still the greatest country on earth. You can put all these statistics out there, and everything like that. But
Look, even the fact that we are sitting here right now,
Yeah.
talking about whatever we want to talk about, talking about this topic. I mean,
it's 8:34 on a Tuesday.
that's what I'm saying.
And, you can be doing whatever you want. I'm sure some of you are probably still asleep. You'll roll out of bed at 10 a.m. And
I am. I'll tell you that much.
No, but
Sleep talking.
It's this is a very important day just to recognize, what America has been through, where we came from. That those planes hitting those buildings, that was kind of like a stab to not only America. It was a stab to the whole global economy, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah.
That was the financial district. There was a lot of important stuff there. The tallest building. I think they were the tallest buildings in the world at the time. Or
Yeah.
going to be or something.
Well, and like when you do something like that, like the U.S. has allies, so like you bring all these other countries into this too, and it's like this is a worldwide event.
Yeah.
And I think 2001. I was born in 1997, so I was right around 3 to 4 years old, probably turning. Just turned 4 years. Yeah, my birthday is September 5th. Just turned 21 actually.
Woo!
Last Wednesday, so that was had a chemistry test, but got through that. Anyways, I remember the specific moment and where I was at. You guys know how you just have like snapshots in your brain, like you know exactly what you were doing, like maybe like 15 years ago. I was sitting at my table, my mom and dad, and I was 4, and my brother was just about to turn 6, so we really could not grasp the situation. I don't even think my parents told me. But I remember I was sitting there watching the TV, and I couldn't really tell my parents' emotions. But I was sitting there eating a can of peaches. And that is just so weird that is stuck in my mind. Like, I was so young, and you really don't think you can have, like... Yeah. You don't think that you can remember those type of things, but, like, stuff just sticks with you.
Yeah, it really does.
And it's been in my mind, and I will never be able to forget that moment. And I wish I was older just so I could have maybe grasped the situation, because I mean everybody that talks about it that was older and or like parents, like you can see the emotion on their face when they talk about it. It's scary. Yeah. And as a kid you really can't understand that.
It's like the photo I showed you earlier. It was some fire truck, some company up in New York. They were going back across the bridge, and they said that there was 6 guys in the truck, and it's I don't know. I've never been to New York. It might have been the Brooklyn Bridge. It may have just been a bridge, but a fire truck was going across it, and in the background there was the 2 buildings up in smoke, and they said that there was 6 guys in that truck, and 6 guys didn't return home after that. And that is the ultimate sacrifice. That is, going into the face of adversity. I don't know anyone other than, you have to be very courageous, I guess I'm trying to say, to, go towards 2 smoking buildings in downtown New York, not knowing what happened, only knowing that an airplane hit it. Shout out to the firemen and policemen, everywhere.
No, yeah, and I actually served Cobb County Police last night. Oh, and really? We actually had some really good talks, and at the end of the night, I was like, guys, thank you for your service. And they looked at me, and they were like, oh, thank you so much. And, the stuff they go through every day, like when they wake up, there's no telling what can happen.
I mean, just so everybody knows, Chris is a waiter at Tin Lizzy's.
He's a waitress at Tin
Lizzy's.
Come through.
No, 9/11 though, it is something that needs to be remembered. I think will be remembered. I think this is, everybody has their differences. Everybody has different political views, but we can all agree that 9/11 needs to be remembered, and it needs to be taught in schools, because it shows, that reshaped our culture.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
It definitely did.
No, I mean, you look at like airport terminals before and after.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. Like,
it's
for the better.
Yeah. Well, it's like, even if you disagree with some of the stuff that the TSA does or whatever, it's for the purpose of keeping us safe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's hard to because a lot of people do complain about that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they harass people. It's like, well, yeah, but would you rather I mean,
Would you rather get harassed by a security thing, or would you rather get harassed by someone with a bomb on the
yeah,
plane?
I mean, that's exactly like, would you rather blow up in midair or crash into a building? I mean, like, that's a real possibility, and I don't know. I think the TSA does a lot of good, so that's just my input, I guess.
Yeah.
And it also just like you talk about like it being taught in schools, and not only just for like as a memorial type of deal, but how to respond.
Yeah.
You know, like
How
I
to
feel
respond
like
to adversity.
I feel like a lot of, especially lately, I just don't think this country has done like. I mean, obviously there's a bunch of differences right now, and a lot of new topics are coming up, and so more or less a lot of people have different opinions. But as in like as a country rallying together, like I think I equate this honestly to like Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
You know, and I love history.
Yeah.
And you say like the president gave a speech, and he was like, you know, this is what we're going to do.
He took a stand.
Exactly.
You know, like,
and that's exactly what I saw in the in the 9/11 case, and like as a country, and how to for everybody to get on the same page. You know, there's always people that don't, but still, like as a whole, I think that the generations to come can definitely learn from that.
Yeah.
And see how people like just brave like the first responders, you know, everything about it.
Well, I mean, that they say like, I mean, you gotta learn from history, or history will repeat itself.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I hope that doesn't happen again.
Right.
But,
But I don't think it will. I mean,
no.
we've changed so much in like our governmental infrastructure. I mean, like so much changed on that day that I really, I mean, of course anything's possible, but I don't see it happening again. At least not for a long time.
I mean, we talk about like personal experiences, and I'm sure that possibly some older listeners out there are like, oh, these kids don't even know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's like,
honestly,
no, we don't know.
Yeah,
but,
that's the thing. I like when this happened, 2001. I was probably 3 years old.
Yeah,
I can't say like I personally remember it.
Yeah,
because I don't. But I know what effect it had on the country. I know from learning about it in school. I mean, every year on 9/11 we talk about it, and like. I'm almost brought to tears. Yeah, but like I'm actually physically almost brought to tears because even right now talking about it, like it's hard to talk about because it's so like I mean the magnitude of it. So many people died.
Like those people, you know, they were good people. Like they were going to work to provide for their family. You know, like they were going. Housekeeping ladies.
Yep.
You had financial planners.
Yep.
You had. I mean, there were some very important people in there. There was some not important people, I guess you could say, in quotations. I think everybody's important in their own way.
Thing. No matter what, that shouldn't happen to anyone.
No, it shouldn't. And you know, I just think it needs to be recognized that, you know, today was a monumental day in America's history. And, you know, if you see someone crying today, you know, go and place a hand on them and just be like, hey, you know, it's going to be all right. We're going to get through it. We did get through it. And if you need anything, just let me know.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
Put your ego behind you, and let's make a change in this world.
This day, more than any other day, like is a day where we all need to come together. Yeah. And I mean, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I mean, it's something that everybody recognizes. Yeah. So, yeah, just like Taylor said, you know, if you do see someone struggling, you know, just go. You know, maybe they don't want to talk, whatever it is, but just go try and be there for them.
Yeah. I mean, that is, you know, one thing that America has gotten away from is, you know, that personal interaction. I think the whole world has, and it's due to cell phones. I love
technology.
Technology. I mean, I love them. But, you know, just a few things to practice along with, you know, placing your hand on someone today. You know, if you're in an elevator, don't look down at your phone.
Right. It's more awkward if you don't talk.
Yeah, honestly. Exactly. You know, just throw a, hey, what's up, man? Or, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
You know, like let's make some more interactions with people.
Yeah.
Let's make a positive influence on everybody. You know, that's actually the basic one of the core values at the place I'm interning at. Shout out Walton Communities. No, but that is one of the basics, is to have a positive influence on everyone we come in contact with. It's kind of like the mission statement. Chick-fil-A.
Great company.
Yeah, great company. Bro.
Great chicken.
But before we move on to the next topic, I just want to give one more shout out to my cousin Eric. He is he's a Gainesville police officer.
Yes,
I appreciate him every single day, and he's a Marine veteran as well. So shout out Eric, love you, brother.
We'll give a clap on that one.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. So
Thank you for your service. Thank you. If anybody out there is a veteran, fireman, policeman, thank you for your service.
Yes, absolutely.
Anything you did. That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess, let's try and bring it up next. We wanted to talk about this, obviously, because it's a monumental day in history, like we were saying. And we realized that our first episode was going to be on 9/11, so we just had to, talk about it at least for a little while.
And even though we don't have the personal experiences, we've seen the videos, we've been taught on it, we've been lectured on it in class. I think even in college I was lectured on it last year. Didn't our professor do that in history?
Yeah, actually, we do touch on it.
Yeah.
It's nothing really in depth, but it
But
is.
at least talk about it.
It is good to be recognized, and that's all we want to do is just recognize those that are affected.
Yeah.
Let them know it's going to be all right. And
All right.
we got
let's go ahead and bring it back up. We'll go to our next segment. Oh, I'm excited for
another
this one.
cornerstone, man.
Yes, sir.
Another one.
All right, here we go.
Get
We're going
ready, bro.
over.
You nervous?
We're going over
You
to.
got butterflies?
Hey guys,
We're going over to Chili style for Chili's Corner.
all right, guys, gonna try and bring the mood up a little bit.
Let's do this.
So Chili's Corner right now is gonna be reflecting around the gym. All right, go ahead and laugh. I know what you guys are gonna think. I myself, I grew up playing sports, and I was a kicker in high school. So no.
Athletic background.
Kickers are athletes too.
We're people. Anyways, so I was always active. I was always doing something outside, throwing the frisbee, anything. So when college sports didn't work out, I was like, okay, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I love the feeling of working out, and I love, just the feeling of getting up and bettering yourself. And it's honestly got to the point where if I don't if I don't work out in the day, and it's good to take rest days, but if I don't work out and I know I have time, or I just feel tired and not motivated, I feel terrible.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think the biggest thing for people, especially in college, is I don't have time, and I get that. Trust me, working a job, doing a podcast, it's busy.
It's such a burden,
and
bro.
doing a full load of class, I completely get it. But a big thing that's really hit me, especially I touched on earlier, with my dad, struggling with diabetes and just stuff like that. And I see, as a kid, how it affected mine and my brother's childhood. At a certain point, we weren't able to, throw the football and just play outside, and I love my dad so much, and I just see all these struggles and how a lot of these problems can be solved with just a simple amount of just any kind of cardio, any kind of lifting weights in the gym, just and you really don't have you see people in the gym at 2
you
hours.
don't have to be a gym rat, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and that's another big thing. People, I had a few people come up to me I just I want to go to the gym, but I just don't want people looking at me. And I completely get it. I get people stare at me all the time, and I get especially these dudes that come up to me and just be giving these weird looks, and it is kind of uncomfortable. But for me, honestly, I love to go to the gym just because it is a mental break from everything. I could literally, be okay, I'm not doing school right now. That's the last thing I want to do. I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna go be the best person I can be right now. And I put in my headphones, I put on my hat, I put my bill down. I don't really talk to anybody in the gym. Now, if I see a friend, I'm not gonna be hey, I'll talk to you in a minute.
I'm busy.
I'm in my set. Especially last year, me and TC used to work out a lot just because our schedules aligned a lot better. Yes, but I'll listen to my favorite. It's a time for you to better yourself. Listen to your favorite song. And I gotta say, the gym is there for you. It's not there for anybody to judge you. People, rarely will you find anybody that's gonna go in there, just to simply judge people. And I'm not gonna say and I've never encountered that, but I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen, because there are people like that are just they're mean out there. But as in, if you're scared for that, and or you don't know what you're doing, I will say and I'm kind of biased because I did weightlifting, and it was required by the football team in high school. So I already had
tap out workout.
No, there was some there was some rough
Shout
times.
outs upon shout outs.
And so I had a really good base coming out of high school. So I'll say, okay, I know what I'm doing. And I get it. And if, like, I still do it now. And I can say, like, I want to do my first bodybuilding show in let's see, and the next show comes up around January, and the next schedule comes out in January. So and so I consider myself to be, I guess, elite. I really don't want to say that, but I mean
you're way ahead of everybody else right now. I feel like at your stage in life, and
well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm not walking around here with a 6-pack and impeccable pegs, but no, I mean either way. I mean, I have the definition of a dad bod, I guess you could say.
Bro, I have like.
So that
I am a dad.
So,
I'm not a dad, but I am.
Yeah.
I look like a dad. You're a dad. Whoa, Mom, I'm not a dad. Okay, I promise you. Swear.
Reel it back.
But I have a dad bod. That's what I look like a dad. I got that dad beard. Got the dad bod. I make dad jokes.
But like even if you still have that doesn't mean that you're out of shape. I do think that we should want to push towards Chris's level. Or a level of alpha male
beyond Chris,
or just anything like not even me. It's really about like maintaining your health because like how are you going like when you get older and like I mean everybody's it's their own decision. It's whatever. But for me, I know when I get older, I do not want to be like 60 years old and like heaven forbid like God has all His plans set into motion. But if there's anything that I can do to help me. As a 40, 50, 60 years old, I would like to be at some of the best health in my life. And you see, like, people that do, like, I see people that, like, run marathons at that age. And I'm just like, okay, I won't be able to do that. But, like, it really improves, like, your quality of life and, like, for your kids, be able to play more, be more active.
Your mood.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And, like, when I go to the gym and I'm really stressed out, like, it is... Like I said earlier, a mental break, and like I have so much fun. I love it, and I really encourage you if you've been on the fence about going and or you're nervous, and you don't know what to do because I understand there's nothing worse than going in there. Like I still do it today. There's machines that I haven't used before, and I'm just like staring at it. I look around to see if anybody's watching me. I'm trying to figure. It was some glute machine that girls use, and I was just looking around. I was like,
"Oh, dude, that's my favorite one."
Gotta
get those rock hard glutes.
This is gonna be very awkward, but I will say this:
I'll get back $1.25.
Yeah, well, my girlfriend tells me I have like a pancake butt, so it's, I really do need to get out there.
Dude, you're making me hungry, man. I like pancakes.
Oh, let's talk on the break. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God. but anyways, there is you made me lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry,
Talking about pancakes.
I'm sorry, bro.
You have to think about food.
They better be protein pancakes.
No, you were talking about the glute machine and everything.
Oh yeah. So I will say for people that don't know what they're doing and or trying to learn, and I've had a bunch of people come up to me asking like, "Hey man, like, is there any way you can help me?" And honestly, I give them a rough cutout of what I do and like how and like what to like how to go in there. Exactly.
Consistency.
And I tell them it's like, hey,
oh, Sharita! Shout out Sharita!
Going great. Thank you so much.
We forgot to turn the light on.
Oh,
dang it, man!
Darn it!
Come on,
newbies for sure.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're noobs.
Well, gosh darn it! Thought my train of thoughts just wheeling off today.
I'm sorry, brother.
I'll pick it back up.
Yeah,
so,
picking it back up on the mic.
The main thing is if you go into the gym, don't care what anybody else thinks.
This is your time.
Yeah, it's your time. It's all about your personal growth, and you should want to get like you should have a role model or an idol that you can look up to. I'm not saying that you should only want to be that. Like,
yeah.
If you know that you're not going to be a bodybuilder, like me per se, like my idol's not going to be a bodybuilder. Like my
right.
idol's going to be some businessman.
Martin Shkreli.
Shkreli. No, but it's all about your personal growth, consistency. Diet is a huge thing.
And actually, TC, he's been very busy this summer, and I also go to the gym this summer, and he wasn't able to go as often as he would like. Mm-hmm. But past 2 weeks, he has set aside the time, and he's treated the gym like a class because he knows he feels better. So he knows if he gets that done, then he'll be more successful during the day. So the past 2 weeks, you said you've gotten back in the gym. You've been eating a little bit better now. Like honestly, like how do you feel?
So I was so let's see. 3 weeks ago, I was at 190, in a very bad mood. I wasn't going to mention it, but I just recently went through a breakup. Real rough time. 190 doesn't sound like that much, but like I wanted to be around 180, and that 10 extra pounds like really had an effect on me. I was in a bad mood. I wasn't being able to focus on school. So I was like, I just told myself, because this summer I kind of got away from the gym, and I was just like, I got to get back in there. So I've started going back. I'm already feeling amazing. I feel like I'm in a better mood. Can y'all attest to that?
Definitely. 10 out of 10. I mean, like you said, he just went through a breakup, and it hit him, as it hits all of us when that does happen. But I mean, the man, you can't stop his grind. Like, grind. Voice cracks for days. No, but you can't stop his grind. Like, he's getting back after it again in school, in the gym, at his job, his internship, whatever it is. I really admire Taylor's his
work
drive,
ethic,
his work ethic. Yeah.
No, honestly, it's been very inspiring, man, and like.
Thanks. I wasn't expecting this, bro.
I look up to you, man.
No, but for real, for all the listeners out there, whatever you're going through, I just want to say, be consistent with it. I am feeling better. I don't eat the best, I'm still eating those cheeseburgers for days, cheeseburger Bobbies.
Yes, sir.
I'm still eating Moe's, 10 Lizzie's, because we get a discount. But it in a nutshell, make time for the gym. Let's be consistent with it, and let's get after it. And I'm sure Chris will have some more great pointers on his Chili's Corner segment.
Thank you, guys. That was the first edition of Chili's Corner.
So we got to keep it going here a little bit. We touched on the diet a little bit. That
this might be my favorite topic today.
Yeah,
I
you have been getting into it. So this is gonna be kind of another pillar of our show, I guess. Yeah. And it's a segment we like to call Triple Bite.
We're trying to keep it consistent, like you need to keep it consistent with the gym. Okay.
Woo! I'm bringing it back. Yeah. Full circle.
Call to action.
Kind of like the consistency of like maple syrup when you pour on the pancakes, like that kind of consistent.
But yeah, so this is a segment we call Triple Bite. And basically what that is we go out somewhere to eat specifically, not to the gym. We're already doing that. No, we go out somewhere to eat. We each take a bite, or so, whatever. We call it, whatever. Of the same dish, whatever it is. And then we kind of talk about our thoughts on it and, let you guys know if you need to go through. Yeah. Today, though, for the very first episode, we wanted to make it a little special for all you Kennesaw students out there. Yeah. We are going to talk about the Commons.
Woo! Number 2 in the world, apparently.
Specifically, the Commons breakfast.
Number 2 in the world, allegedly.
Yeah.
I mean, we went this morning before the show. We woke up at like 6:30 so that we could go eat. So you're welcome. No, I'm kidding.
You're welcome for that swipe.
But we went through and we each decided to get Scrambies, or at the very least, Scrambies, chocolate milk, and coffee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, what do you guys think?
So, let me say this. Let me give you something that you can relate to.
You can chew on.
So, have y'all ever gotten like eggs at McDonald's or somewhere and that they're like about to be gross, but you're just like,
absolutely,
I'm just going to eat them, bro.
I paid $1 for it. Why not?
Yeah, like it's just like, you get the big breakfast at McDonald's. You're smacking on those hotcakes, and you're just like, I'm about to dip these eggs in syrup, and hopefully they will be okay. That is the Commons for me. I have to get the cheese grits. Shout out to Jake. Cheese grits. Cheese.
Hold the cheese.
Hold the cheese. But not those eggs. Those are the kind of eggs that you're just like, should I do this? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's get it over with. What's y'all's take on the eggs portion?
I mean,
they're not terrible. I'm not saying that.
As eggs go, like they're average. You know what I mean? Like they're not horrible, but they're not amazing. It's just like it's what you'll expect from like a college dining hall.
Yeah.
And like, let me be the first to say that I'm a huge breakfast guy.
Yeah.
So like, I'm in the comments eating breakfast every day.
Oh yeah, don't get me. I'm there all
Like,
the time.
I have 8 a.m.s Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and so I'm definitely in there before then. And every class that I have, before then, I'm in the comments eating breakfast. So I know a little bit about the eggs and everything. And there's an alarm going off. God, you about to sleep in? Goodness gracious! Third technical difficulty of the day.
I'm so sorry.
First podcast.
Slacker. Beta.
But yeah, the comments, man.
Let's transition into the coffee.
we talk about the Commons coffee
So much.
every
Yes.
day after we have it, and during we know it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We know it's gonna be bad.
It's it's kind of like going into work. You know what you're getting. You know you're about to get obliterated. You know what you're getting into when you step into that coffee arena at the Commons. It does give you energy. I will say that.
Well,
but,
yeah, it's coffee.
yeah, but just
So does Red Bull.
going down, it's like, oh my goodness, like why have I done this?
Your gullet is literally looking up at you like, TC, why?
Yeah,
What
did you
were
do?
you thinking?
you messed up. You messed up.
Yeah, no, definitely like you said, it's coffee. It'll get you up in the morning or whatever. I mean, I'm definitely I'm only awake right now because of that coffee, but
Know what you're signing up for.
yeah. Like it before. Let's just say before the podcast, I had to go potty.
Yeah, I mean, and that's within 10 minutes. Within 5 minutes, it's just like, oh man, my stomach's already just.
And I know there's probably like a lot of freshmen out there that is like, as a freshman, wasn't the Commons like the best thing?
it was
ever?
popping, bro.
I was like,
Yes.
oh my god! Like
man.
I ate there 3 times a day. Probably had
Yes.
the same exact thing every
Yeah.
day.
Bro,
And I
we
was
had
like,
we had those 3-a-day swipes, dog. We were in there.
Yeah,
So
I
I
mean,
was
the Commons was good. The Commons, like sometimes the Commons is really good.
That first
it's almost-
week? Ooh.
yeah, the first week is banging.
and that's another thing. I guess like on the triple bite, like the main review of it is breakfast. If you're a breakfast guy, I mean, because I'm biased.
Yeah.
Breakfast is going to be your most consistent meal. If you're trying to spin your swipe there,
Yeah.
breakfast.
Go in the morning.
Breakfast is the way to go.
I mean, the
Absolutely.
the strawberry yogurt. I think it's strawberry. Is it strawberry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
It's-
the vanilla one.
Yeah, I like the strawberry. The strawberry is very good.
Vanilla.
If the Commons is listening to this, or someone wants to mention it to them, let's get the old granola back.
Yes.
The old granola was
Make the granola
amazing.
great again.
I would probably go and spend a $7.25 swipe minimum wage on just the yogurt and the granola because that's how
Yeah.
good it was. And they change everything I think in a cost effective way. And it's not America's not what it used to be. man.
Now, one more thing I do want to hit on before we
hitting on
take
it?
our next break. That Commons chalky milk.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, I haven't had it. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
look, it is
Bro.
non-existent, ladies
It-
and gentlemen.
Grinds my gears to no end.
Yeah.
When I'm going in there at maybe I get in there a little late, but 10 o'clock, that's still the morning, okay? When I'm getting in there at 10 o'clock
Yeah.
and there is no chocolate milk in the entire facility, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo,
Yeah.
I get a little heated,
Existed.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this. I pay for. I guess you could say a service.
I mean, yeah, it's a meal plan.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
paying for
you
them.
don't pay it. No, let's be
Like, I'm not
Dude, come on.
paying. I'm not swiping in to go and see what you got. Like I'm expecting
Exactly.
you to have it.
Exactly.
I expect the food to change, but if you have a chocolate milk sign on the dispenser,
Yeah.
there needs to be chocolate milk.
Yeah.
In there.
If there's not, take the sign down.
just
do
take-
something. Like,
Yeah.
Or-
Don't
or-
make me go get a cup and then go to fill it up, and it fills up, a centimeter.
yeah. Because if that happens, I'm putting it down and leaving it there.
Yeah. And letting the cleaning crew come
Yeah.
and get it
Yeah.
because
Because that, like, it makes me so mad.
I mean, like that. If any other place of business, people expect things, and they're not gonna pay. I mean, what if you went to Texas Roadhouse and you wanted a steak and they said no, like we don't have steak? It's like,
What? You are Texas Roadhouse.
We're out of the rolls. I mean, if Texas Roadhouse said that they were out of the rolls, I mean, it's World War III.
Guys, DM us and let us know if Texas Roadhouse has ever been out of the rolls when you're there.
Yeah,
all right?
I mean, seriously though, like if you're a place of business, you have to supply things, and the Commons fails to do that with the chocolate milk and many other things. But the chocolate milk is the worst. It's
least
by far
inconsistent.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's just and
they got that nice brand.
I can even go off on a tangent here and talk about the orange juice.
Oh Lord,
I've never seen. It's one of those so the hotel things like where it's the free continental breakfast.
Yeah,
those like little drink dispensers. Well, everywhere you go, it's regular orange juice. Here, for some reason, you pour it out and it looks like water with an orange tint, and it's like, what is this?
5% orange tint.
Yeah, Travis. I don't get the inconsistencies with the Commons, but we'll be talking about more inconsistencies with college and making you aware of them.
Definitely. Oh, definitely. But for right now, we're going to take a quick break, go get some more water, some more fuel.
Yeah. Possibly indulge in one of those Red Bulls.
Hey.
Mom,
here we go.
Don't be listening, Mom. She hates Red Bulls.
Love you, Mom, but
probably
Red
just
Bull.
a protein shake for me,
Oh,
honestly.
all right. But yeah, we're going to take another quick break, but we'll be right back. Stay tuned, and enjoy the show, guys.
Get you a water.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
This is the sound of a lubricated voice. Okay.
How do we sound, guys?
This
We're gonna
is
do a little
nice.
duet right here.
I hope y'all like that song. That was in referencing 9/11, I guess you could say. Great song, Toby Keith. He was a real influential piece of 9/11. Actually, like I feel like he made a lot of great songs that led to America overcoming it, giving them that sense of motivation and stuff to get over it. You know what I'm saying?
That's honestly like exactly what I think about when I think of people getting like riled up, like after the president's speech and everything like that. Like that's like what I feel like a lot of people were like all right,
Like let's get
like,
this.
This is America. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go do this.
We will respond. But so the next segment, guys, this is a little bit of an experiment. It's called PlayStation Vacation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be a great topic. I feel like a lot of guys, at least, some girls,
too.
Yeah, no. I've seen the girls on Facebook. They're unreal, but a lot better than me. No, but we're just going to talk briefly, obviously about Fortnite because that's the big fad right now.
That's the big game, bro.
Yeah.
It's
And
worldwide.
other games, like if there's like stuff that comes up, like weekly stuff that's going
Yeah.
on, especially like with PlayStation dropping some new games.
Spider-Man.
I think they just released some game.
It's called Spider-Man.
Pretty bad. Heard it's pretty bad, but
But yeah, and the funny thing is, me and TC were talking about this the other day, and it's funny because like when we played video games like all the time in like middle school and stuff like that, video games were like really looked down upon almost. But now you see so many people playing, like especially Fortnite. Fortnite really brought like in college there. If you don't have a PlayStation in college,
Oh my gosh, you
Like-
are like at a disadvantage.
you're losing. Like everybody I talk to, even if people at work, like
Yeah.
everybody plays PlayStation,
Yeah.
or some sort of video game.
Some like kind of gaming.
So don't be
system for sure.
ashamed of this habit.
Yeah.
Mom, it's fine.
Hold on one second. We just got a special guest in,
All
special
right,
caller.
12 gauge.
Okay. Got a special caller in. Go ahead and with it. Hit it with it.
all right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is our friend Mikey Gonzalez. He's from Gainesville, quarterback, 12 gauge.
12 gauge.
Mikey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, boys?
Nothing much.
Mikey Gonzo?
That boy on the mic.
I mean, that boy's on the mic. He's down in Boca right now. He just got out of class. He's got the 8 a.m.s. He's not, some beta that needs a 10 p.m. class.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. No, but Mikey, so we're doing PlayStation Vacation right now, and let's just get your take on what you think about, the Fortnite skill level. How has it increased?
How has it
over
changed
time? How's it changed?
from the beginning?
How has it changed?
Yeah, how is it?
Well, I mean, when it first came out, I've seen clips and videos and stuff, and people were just not that good.
At all.
But now, I mean, you got to credit it to all these, like, streamers and stuff, like Ninja and Nick Merckx and all these guys, because that's how you get better. It's just about watching them.
Yeah, for sure.
They got
Ninja.
100,000 or so people watching, so everyone's destined to get better with time. That's with anything. The more you do it, the more you get comfortable, the better you get with it.
Yeah, I mean that's actually like a point that I wanted to bring up as well. You know, how have YouTube videos, you know, influenced? Well, not really influenced you. I guess gave you a break from school, or you know, how entertaining are they to you? I mean, because YouTube is, you can go down a little rabbit hole, and you know, you get 50 feet deep in the ground, and you're like, oh God, I got to wake up and
Turn
study.
around, it's 4 hours later.
You know, how addicted to YouTube videos are you?
I mean, I wouldn't say addicted, but
I would say.
But no, definitely. I mean, like, a lot of people, like, in their spare time, they watch Netflix and stuff like that. But honestly, recently, with all these crazy videos that Fortnite and stuff's coming out with, that's how I spend, like, my free time. Like, when I'm eating something, instead of, like, putting on the TV, I just pretty much just hop on YouTube video, just watch, like, Twitch and see what's going on.
So you're telling me you're not watching Prison Break
it's
anymore?
It's so entertaining. That's the main part.
Yeah, I mean, Hayden said that you ain't watching Prison Break anymore.
Come on, Sucre.
I'm not. I'm waiting for another season, but I doubt it's coming.
Terrible show.
Hey, whoa, fight me.
Dang. No, I mean, yeah, the skill level on Fortnite has increased though tremendously. You know, me, Chris, Hayden, and Mikey. You know, we used to put that work in. We used to get the, you know, 10 total kill game, and we used to get at least like 5 back-to-back wins a night, you know, and now it's, you know, once in a blue moon that we can get a win, just because it's gotten that much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like right now, like season 2 and 3, like squad kids, easy, like 3-4 wins a night, and half the time, like, we weren't even just like, I mean, we were serious, but like it was just like so much easier, and now I just get on, like, I don't play it as much, and you get on, you get through one team, and it's just like
10 more.
There's
come
some
to
gods.
Destroy you.
There's some young gods, you know,
and some of them are 12 years old, and they will just wreck you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy.
And you see like how much money some of these like streamers and people are making at these like tournaments.
Unreal.
Because there's like tournaments going on like every day for like a couple $100. So once you see that, they're like, people find out that you can actually make money doing it, then that's why they go so much harder. Like, no one's playing casually now. It's all like so serious.
I think, I mean, what's your view on, you know, the parents that are paying for their kids to get tutoring, you know, on Fortnite?
Literally like lessons on Fortnite.
There's scholarships now for Fortnite. Like, if that's paying for your college, then by all means.
You know, yeah, I mean, go for it. I mean, get that money any way you can. That's free money.
Any way you can.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't a loan, baby. It's a scholarship. You ain't got to pay that back.
Exactly.
No, I mean, yeah. But have you don't have the Spider-Man game, do you?
No, I don't. I just got the beta yesterday though for the Blackout.
Oh, you can enlighten us on that.
Yeah, you know, what's your thoughts?
I mean, heck, everyone has played Call of Duty ever since they were like a little kid. That was the first like game I like fell in love with, like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, yes sir.
Like, staying up like all night just playing. But no, I mean, it's similar to like PUBG, Fortnite, just no building, which is like the main part. That I know Chris, that's like took you away from Fortnite, was just you shoot at a guy once and all of a sudden there's a 5-story building. Like
it's a build off, bro.
Exactly. Like this one is more like shooting skills, which is Call of Duty. Like, that's all it is to it. Yeah. So, I mean, it was fun. Still trying to get used to it, but I mean, it'll definitely make changes like once it comes out in October. But it's just a lot of fun.
1 to 10, what do you rate it?
What do I rate it?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
I mean, I'm not that good at it, to be honest with you.
Well, you're not that good at Fortnite.
Okay, so I'll rate Mikey as a 0 out of 10, but the game a 10 out of 10.
It was a lot of fun. I would say like a 7-8.
7, 8.
That's not bad. It's a beta.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, for a beta, you know, like they do that, you know, to make corrections to the game. So
exactly.
Hopefully they'll get it perfected.
But and once once I get like more friends, I was just playing with 2 of my friends. But once I get like y'all on there and more people to play with, then it'll be a lot more fun.
Oh yeah, exactly. See, that's the kind of gaming that I go for. I want to throw that out there for anyone that is not good at video games. You are not alone. Okay.
For those of you who weren't born charming,
good looks. No, but for real, I mean, you know, I do play the video games for the team atmosphere. I love teams. I love the brotherhood that comes along with it because, you know, it's
Babbling
like, oh,
Brothers.
there's a guy northeast. Let's get him. We shoot 4 sniper shots. We all miss. We're all, oh, come on. What is this? What is this?
you got to blame it on the game.
I went through him. But no, it's really fun to play with your friends. I think that's why Fortnite is such a great game.
Done the
Play with your
DJ.
friends, have a good time. But hopefully this the blackout thing will, you know, take off and I can be better than Mikey at that because he's.
All right, we'll see. Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Oh, okay.
But no, that's true. That's the main reason that I play too. Like I really don't play that like by myself or anything like that. But like with y'all, I've stayed close with y'all through PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like through Fortnite. Like some of my other friends, like Graham, I've stayed like close with him. I'd say he's like one of my best friends now.
Yeah.
Just because we just play and talk for hours and hours, just about whatever. So that's the main part that I play video games. But
Yeah, no, I mean, video games, I mean, I mean, you know, all these parents that are like, you know, oh, why are you playing video games? You need to be studying. It's like, okay, well, you can't study for, you know, 10 hours a day.
No.
and
yeah,
try
you need a
exactly.
little break.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, would you rather me take a break playing PlayStation or do you want me to go to Buckhead? So, you know, I think it's a good give and take. I think it's a better option. I would rather my kid play a video game than that, but, you know. No, but I mean, I just wanted to get your thoughts on the game and how the game's increased. Let's see if there's anything else.
I guess really the only other game that I want to talk about right now is the PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man.
Oh.
Let me get it one time for the one time.
One time.
Don't have
You
it,
mean,
so.
you mean the grappling gun on Fortnite? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
The grappling gun on Fortnite, he says.
I mean, that honestly, that was just perfect timing.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
I think it might have been like done on purpose.
A little influential.
Copyright infringement.
But let
Oh.
me tell you, if you're
Call
on
it
the
the game.
fence about the Spider-Man game, solid 9 out of 10. Solid.
I've been.
then if that's 9 out of
Binging
10, then what's a 10 out of 10?
Oh, I'm just saying it just came
Fortnite
out,
back in the day.
and so
Yeah.
no, yeah, Fortnite season 2.
A 10 out of 10 would be Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
You're not lying. But it's just right now, it just came out, so there's going to be stuff added in. Right now, it's a little bit shallow.
A little bit.
I mean, you can unlock suits. There's a little bit of upgrades, but even the upgrade tree does not take long at all.
Well, I mean, the story's really cool, and I think
No,
that's what a lot of people
yes.
appreciate, as well as, like, just swinging around
Oh, dude.
feels amazing. Like, it's
And
so dope.
it just brings back your childhood, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
true.
can feel
Yeah,
all
exactly.
of the older games, like PlayStation 2 Spider-Man's. Like, you can feel all those games. Like, you can see it in that game,
Mikey, was that a grenade launcher, bro?
but this is just like,
What?
wait a
Sounded
minute.
like a grenade launcher went off in the background.
You playing
Yeah.
Fortnite?
Don't. You know the
Fortnite
Fortnite
already?
sound grenade launcher?
Really, man? We're on air. Come on now.
I'm just
No,
messing.
not that I know of. I hope not.
It sounded like it. I don't know. Continue your conversation. Sorry to interrupt rudely.
But no, I'm,
Millennial.
I'm saying
Millennial
this
trash.
PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man definitely on par with God of War.
That's
Not gonna
On
lie.
par.
I'm not gonna
Right.
lie.
wow.
I mean, God of War is amazing for the other PlayStation.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, like
you didn't even
I
play
didn't
God
play
of
it.
War.
I didn't play
You
it.
didn't even play it.
That's
You just
true.
watch YouTube
I watched
videos.
I
You
watched
did
YouTube
not
videos about it,
experience
but
it.
yeah,
I
that's true.
tried to play God of War.
Mikey's just trash.
I just get annoyed. I'm one of those people that I just get annoyed if I can't find something I'm looking for, so I just give up.
See, I'm a big completionist, so I like these
He's a
kind of games.
scavenger,
So he's a
bro.
punk. What?
But no, definitely Spider-Man. You'll get it $60. Ask your
Yeah,
mom.
definitely
Dude,
worth
I
it.
got-
Definitely
that's-
worth it.
You know, everybody's like, "Oh, $60 for a game? Are you crazy, bro?" And it's like, what? Like, that's $60 that
Yeah.
will last me, you know, 3 months.
That's the
at
thing.
least.
It's
I mean,
so
Fortnite
much
was a free
entertainment.
game. I bought the battle pass for $10, and
Dad's credit card, you know what I'm saying?
and I played it
Daddy's
for
money.
a year and a half. I mean, come on, $10 for a year and a half. I mean, you can't beat that with a baseball bat. So,
That's a fact.
yeah. But, well, Mike, I'm gonna let you get off of here, bro. You know, sign off. Give your little signature sign off. Let's hear it.
I appreciate y'all boys. If y'all listening, y'all need to keep on supporting the brothers,
Hey.
the Babbling
Yes, sir.
Brothers. I was in class trying to listen here and there, but no, I wish I was there with the boys.
Yeah, man.
Y'all are doing a good thing, especially Hayden, because I'm right there with you with the broadcast. So
Okay.
One time for the one time.
Self-advertisement. I like
I
that.
just hope you keep on doing what you're doing. This is just a platform just to get to know these people, get to know hopefully some fans that call in.
Yeah.
But
We're turning stepping stones into frisbees with this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're getting the ball rolling. So
you got to start somewhere, you know.
exactly. Well, you
This is
keep
just-
killing
this
it
is
down
just a
there.
good
We
start.
appreciate you, Mikey.
You keep killing it down there in the 305, Mr. 305, Mikey himself.
Boca boy.
And no, man, we miss you, and we'll have you back on for sure. So, thank you.
Miss y'all boys too. I'll be listening every time.
Appreciate it, Mike.
All
Love you,
right.
dog.
All
See you,
right, love
dog.
you, bro.
All right,
See ya.
See y'all. Love y'all boys.
Man, shout out Mikey Gonzo.
Yeah, I mean, for real, like, what a dude. So, just a little, background on Mikey. I think we have a few minutes. Let me figure out this mic real quick.
Talk behind his back. So hold on real
Yeah,
quick.
let's talk behind his back.
Yeah.
What a
We're off
part.
Arm strength average,
Are we off air? No, Mikey is a really cool dude. So he went to our rival school. Never really talked to him. He was a grade above me, or above all of us.
Played baseball. Way cooler than me.
Yeah, baseball flow.
Total athlete.
Baseball players in the pants, girl. No, but Mikey was a really cool guy. Coming to college here, I knew like Hayden and them, but I wasn't really close with them in high school. And instantly, me and Mikey, we hit it off. Had a great time. Funny stuff. I think the first, he sent me the video the other day. I had my hat on. What'd you call it the other day when you have your hat on the top of your head?
Wearing
all
a
the
hat?
frat guys now.
Oh.
What'd you call that?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about. It's like, you know how most frat guys, I don't want to stereotype frat guys or whatever,
but they're the ones that do it. I mean,
yeah, they barely wear their hat on the top of their head where if they
Backwards.
turn their head too quick, that is falling off your head.
Oh yeah.
No, they glue it.
No, but there was a video
Super
like
glue
I
my
had my hat
skull.
on like that. I was driving. I think we were going to Kirkland's to get some wine corks for a class that had to do something with them. I'm like, oh, lady, come on, where am I going to find wine corks at? I'm 18. I'm not 21. But yeah, that was a really fun time. We had some great times, and yeah, Mikey's a cool dude. 12 gauge.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. If Mikey was still in Kennesaw, I think there'd be a fourth Babbling brother in this room.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
no doubt.
You think?
Yeah, definitely.
He's got some stories too, man.
Absolutely.
Cornbread. I hope he hears that. Cornbread. He was actually Deshaun Watson's backup at Gainesville. I hope that most of you know who Deshaun is.
I mean, it's kind of hard. If you watch any kind of football, it's kind of hard not to know who
I mean,
Deshaun
he
is.
will be the next elite quarterback. Mark my words. But that's for a different segment. But yeah, no. But this is PlayStation Vacation. We definitely.
Great pastime. I've probably put in over all the years of my life. I honestly don't want to know how much video games I've played.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been a gamer for a while now, I guess. A gamer.
Probably since 7 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really start playing. I bought a PlayStation in my freshman year because they had Chris and Hayden and them had one,
He was
and I wanted to play with them. But that was the best purchase that I've ever had, other than my mom buying me the Beats headphones. Mommy money.
Love you, Mom.
But no, it was a great one. That was a great purchase. I love my PS4. If
And-
anybody ever does anything to it, they will die.
I will break you.
And nobody really gives video games a negative, stereotype anymore.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's changed
completely
completely.
normal.
Yeah.
You'll see especially any kind of bar stool videos, people will be playing Fortnite at bars or at parties,
Yeah.
and people are going crazy.
It's
what?
I think it was the White Sox. They were playing it on the big screen at a
Yeah.
stadium.
Yeah,
that's a dream, bro. If
even-
I could do that.
You could mention Morgan playing with
Ender.
Played Fortnite. Yeah, played with
Ender,
Ender
yeah. I actually got to play with Ender Inciarte the other day, the center fielder for the Braves. Great guy. Funny dude. Very funny dude. I got to play Fortnite with him. Unfortunately, we didn't come out on top. But we'll get through that. I had to go to bed because I had to get up and go to my job.
Job.
J-O-B, baby. No, but I think we have a few minutes to bring up a conversation that we need to talk about.
This has to be in the first podcast.
Yeah,
Has to.
So the Bob inconsistencies.
Oh my goodness.
Taylor, break it down. What
please.
is this really about?
Oh my
This
gosh.
is about
This applies to all Kennesaw students.
Yeah.
If you commute or
and I mean, I guess we could say the parking decks, the Bob, the whole transportation system.
The
I think
whole
it is.
campus.
I am grateful.
Kennesaw and Jim. No, I'm kidding.
So my mom's mad at me because I forgot to sign up for a parking pass, and I thought I did. I swear I did.
Millennials, man, we just
Millennials,
forget
No,
things.
it's really funny because Taylor's literally the one who reminded me to do it. He was like, "Dude, don't forget your parking pass." I was like,
Exactly,
"All right, I
bro.
got you," and I signed up. But now I am the only one out of the three of us that has a
No,
parking
I got
pass.
one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I bought mine in the summer.
Oh, okay, good. Well, but TC, literally the one who reminded me, does not have a parking pass.
See, like I could have swore I did it, but of course, there was a glitch in the system on mine. Just my luck. One step forward, two
millennials
steps back.
blaming other things. Blaming the computer. It's fine, man.
Yeah, just blame millennials.
But here we are. We live at U Club.
Yeah.
Like, literally like
half
a
mile.
Yeah,
Half mile.
half
It's not even a
mile.
bro.
Mile if you walk to the gym from there. Not even.
Yeah.
But
So-
I don't even know where to start. Go ahead.
I mean, I'll just give you a for instance. So you look on this app called Rider, and it says 5 minutes until it's picking you up. You're like, oh yes, let's go. So you start walking down there because it takes you about 3 to 4 minutes to get to the bus stop because it picks up at the front of the apartment.
No, yeah,
community.
and if you wait for, especially where we live in the back.
Yeah.
If we wait for the Bob to be going, it'll be there, and you do not want to miss it.
Yeah, it'll leave you. But hold on 1 second. Sorry.
No, but I mean, the Bob drivers are savage. Let me just tell you that. Like, they, a couple of them are nice for the most part or whatever. Like, if they see you walking up, they will, they'll chill for a second, wait for you. But there have been several times where I know for a fact that the Bob driver has seen me, like, trying to, like, scoot my way over there, and he's like, nah,
Yeah.
dips out, gone.
So-
I'm like, are you serious, bro?
I mean, I have a ton of stories about this.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry, I was responding to a text message, guys. It was a pretty important one. But
Millennials and their phones.
yeah, I gotta have my phone. Where is it? No, but it'll say 5 minutes and it'll turn into 15 minutes. You'll be late for class. The teacher will
Literally,
ask you why
a
you're
5-minute
late.
drive will turn into like a 20-minute waiting.
And like the
ceremony.
traffic is bad, especially around 5 o'clock. I mean, it is bad. I'm not saying that, but like I just wish that they would just keep it going. Like, this is your job, okay? Like, I'm cool with you taking a break. I think everybody deserves a break, but you shouldn't have to take a bathroom break every time you pull up to the education building. I mean, honestly, like, I don't think anybody's bladder works that well. I don't think you're intaking that much water. So
If you are, that's impressive.
yeah, it is a water buffalo, but not yeah. I mean, there is some inconsistencies with it. The parking deck. I don't even know what parking deck to all say you should get because they're
Yeah.
all just
None of 'em.
crazy, bro. They're crazy.
The other day in Central, I was driving me and the brothers over
Oh my!
over from our place, and let's just say I got a little too close to one of these cars. Didn't hit him because I'm the best.
I still don't know.
Nah, I didn't.
I
hit
was
him.
sitting in the back, and I was 130% sure.
No, I looked and I did not touch their car.
Let's start from the beginning. So we pull into the parking deck, and my ex-girlfriend's roommate's backing out. So I get out and hang out. Like, there's like 3 cars behind us. So she's backing out. So I'm like, oh, there's Emma. Like, let's, I'm going to mess with her. So I get out of the car, and I'm like, hey, come on. Let's go, lady. Move it. Move it. Move it. Like, yelling at her. She just waves. She goes on. So that was funny. Well, then Hayden, like, the car, she had to come by. So Hayden didn't really have a good angle. In his defense,
And I drive a big car.
He does. I mean, it's a
it's
Durango.
not a car.
It's like an SUV.
It's like a
it's a
battleship
Durango,
with
bro.
Yeah,
wheels.
yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
But so we go to pull in, and instantly I knew the angle that he was taking. I was like, oh my god!
And I have a Corolla, and I probably wouldn't have tried to do this. Like that my car can fit into anywhere.
So the person on the left is parked over the line. The person on the right's pretty close.
Yeah, partially it's not my fault because they
No,
park
yeah.
really dumb. But I just maybe
We
shouldn't have
shoulda
chose that
just-
spot.
We should have just kept going, but we didn't. We made it work. But so I'm in the front seat. Chris is in the back, and he's on my side. And I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, oh my god! Like he is centimeters away from clipping this car.
no way. Like
no way.
There was probably some like friction between, like, you know how like you rub two things together and you get like a little like
Yeah, the
Electric,
static,
yeah.
that it was that close. Like
Yeah,
oh,
I
But
mean,
I
and-
made magic happen.
And Chris just, out of the blues, just like, yeah, you hit it, you hit the car.
I was
You
so
hit it.
scared.
Hayden's like, okay, let me back up. And Chris is like, bro, just keep going back. Like, he's like, Chris is freaking out back there, bro.
he like.
Like, you're in the back seat, man. That's the safest place. What are you
Well, I'm
doing?
just saying, like, oh man, because like he backed up to try and straighten it out, but he didn't back up too far. I was like, dude, no, you got to recenter this whole thing. Dude. Keep backing up.
Back it up.
I was like, no, I got this.
I was stressed, dude.
But it ended up working out.
Yeah, I mean, it did. I mean, we got a great
Well, yeah, we got a nice little spot. Third floor, I believe.
Yeah,
And
I think
then
it was.
if you want to talk about the east parking lot, I mean,
East isn't bad. It's just people don't know how to park in
no,
those parking
the
spots.
whole like, it all starts with one person. I get that. So like the people
Mm-hmm.
like later on the roll, like it won't be their fault. But just to say, like I've never seen worse parking like in my entire life. College is definitely the place you just like drive around. And you're like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah, it's the transportation around here. I mean, I get it. The school is huge. There's not much availability, I guess you could say, but something needs to be done. I just wish the Bob would be more consistent with their times. If it says 5 minutes, be there in 5 minutes. I don't say that I'm going to be at work at 8 a.m. and show up at 9 a.m. Like, you can't do that. But just a little tip for all of you out there that's thinking about taking the Bob. Be careful. 'Cause
Don't.
You may be late.
Yeah, just honestly, don't.
And if you
unless
drive
you're
your
leaving for
car-
class hella early.
If you drive your car, park in a space that's nobody's around you. Park perfect. If you have to back up 3 times, I know it's embarrassing, but just
do it.
Just do
Yeah,
it. Just do it.
I should have straightened her out a little bit better, but I was like nervous because there's a bunch of people behind me. Both these goons were screaming at me like, "Oh God!"
It was so funny. Oh man.
But it ended up working out. So.
But now I think we're going to transition into this week in sports.
Sports.
So,
Because we're all athletes, got that athletic background.
We're all Georgia fans in here, I just want to give
Yeah, go Dogs.
Oh man, go Cox. Even though we got
no.
beat, South Carolina on top all day, every day.
No, honestly,
Except no, was that what?
And the one thing like I love sports. I love watching them, but I usually don't like to watch like in depth, especially with Georgia and any Georgia team.
Yeah.
Man. Like there's been so many shortcomings, and I look at and I'm a Georgia fan, and I see so many people quoting like last season, like, oh, we won the Rose Bowl. It's like that's like the biggest slap in the face because you came second place. For the Natty. It's like
we were still SEC champs.
It's like
but
exactly,
you lost the national
It's
championship.
like how can you brag about winning those
Yeah.
games and then become the first loser for the national championship?
First loser.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, I mean, but basically, and then the same thing with like the Falcons when they went to the Super Bowl against the Patriots. It's like that is soul crushing.
Honestly, I think it was worth it just to cement Tom Brady's legacy. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, man.
The Falcons did it for themselves.
So, in particular this weekend, it was one of the best, weekends that I've had in a while.
It was
because,
crazy for sports.
I literally got to sit around and do nothing all weekend and watch football.
Yeah.
Exactly what you want to do on a Saturday.
NFL started back. It wasn't the preseason, Matt Ryan's got to sit out. It's like, okay, bro. Like, everybody's playing. They're going hard. Great games yesterday. Wait, what was yesterday? Monday? Yeah, I mean, last night there were some good games.
Yeah, yeah.
The Rams. The Rams. Shout out to the Rams. They got my first fantasy win, 1-0.
Hey.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, man.
Can we get a one time for the one time?
As Stephen A. Smith would say, he's a bad man.
What did you say? Because I know you're a big Tom Brady fan, and even then, I would say that he's probably the best of all time.
Tom Brady
is?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's honestly, like, if you can find any way around that and, like, disagree, then, like, that's your opinion. But as a sports fan that likes to see every side of, like, every, like, situation, to me, there's no doubt.
I mean, I think that, you know, the main argument that people have, or that they try to explain to me, and which is completely bogus in my opinion, is the system he's in. You know, Belichick, one of the, like, possibly the greatest coach of all time. And while he is, and, you know, the whole ownership of the Patriots and everything is great, I don't think that discredits or takes away from Tom Brady's success on the field. He's just a great leader. You know, if you haven't watched on Facebook, it's called Tom versus Time. I watch it. It's a great show. You really get to see who he truly is, and I just think that he's the greatest of all time because of, like, everything that he's accomplished, whether he's in that system or not. You know, he's taken these guys like Chris Hogan. Where did he go to college?
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, he takes these no-name guys and he elevates them to, like, a level of success that no other team can, you know.
There's honestly no other quarterback
that could do that. I don't care what kind of coach you have. Like, the quarterback still has to go out there and perform.
Right, and even going back to the coach, it's like, I think more than anything, specifically the quarterback and the coach have to be such a good team. And I think that's where Belichick and Brady thrive. Is like, they work so well together that they make their team just flourish.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, football is a lot of preparation, you know. Chris, Hayden, you played freshman year, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Good, those are some good times.
I will say, for all of those listening, I'll go ahead and clear the air. I wasn't a great football player, okay? And I wasn't a stud. I quit doing it so I could pursue other things like journalism, all right? Because I'm a dork, and that's what I'm really passionate in, okay?
Hey, man, if you didn't pursue that, we probably wouldn't be sitting here.
That's the
Look
thing.
what football got me.
Exactly.
You know?
We wouldn't be here right now if I didn't quit football.
Torn
okay?
hamstring.
Exactly. But I'm still out here grinding, you know.
Yep.
Got that 3.75 GPA. Get on my level, boy.
Woo! I just got 1 point to go, and I'll be there with you, man. We're out here grinding.
2.7, baby. Represent.
But what I was gonna say about, like, Tom Brady is, there's honestly no doubt that he's, like, the best of all time, and or, like, even if you don't like him, he's top tier. But you said something about comparing him to Aaron Rodgers, and I thought it was, like, so good. I was like, wow, that's actually a really good point. You said Tom Brady's the best, but if I had one play to get in the end zone, who would you pick? Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers? You said Aaron Rodgers. And that is something that I cannot, like, disagree with.
Yeah.
Because you look at, like, all these playoff games that, I mean, Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, he's the Hail Mary King, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, people, like, I feel like people sleep on Aaron Rodgers. That guy is the man, and that's why I think he's the highest paid right now, right?
Yeah, he is.
He Matt Ryan got that crazy high contract, but then Aaron Rodgers came through and said,
no reason.
No, sir.
Matt Ryan got that extended contract.
Oh my God! Look, I'm sorry for all you Matt Ryan fans, but no.
Let me throw this out there. I got to throw this one out there for my boy Blanton.
Oh.
You know, Tom Brady is the LeBron of the NFL, and he's the Tom Brady or the LeBron of, you know, he's like LeBron, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like, they both will be the greatest of all time. You know, I think LeBron is better than Jordan. It's because I grew up watching him.
Dude. The championships. No.
Yeah, but Tom Brady's the same thing. I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he comes out here, you know, week one, we're hearing all this speculation about, you know, oh, he's washed up, he's old. And yet again, he shuts down.
Dominates.
Everybody. Whether I don't care what he's doing in that training room with that guy that, like, everybody's making a big deal about. Like, it don't matter. All of these guys are getting some kind of treatment, one way or the other.
I don't know, the amount of money they can spend on, like, their bodies.
I mean, if he can have the best trainer, why are you gonna hate on the man? Like,
that's
why
the
are you
thing.
gonna continue to question?
And I think that's something that people do just in general. Like, I was talking about this in one of my classes the other day. People, like, once someone's successful, people start to dislike them because of their success. It's like, oh, the only reason he's so good is because he has the money to spend on this treatment or this workout, whatever it is. But, like, he had to work to even get to that point where he could get that, like pay for that. You know what I mean? Like,
it's the
people
same thing.
sleep on that. You got to grind for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like LeBron. I mean, LeBron came from nothing, and he just opened a school. I don't care. I mean, you may not agree with LeBron on his political views, and that's fine. But you can't say the dude is a bad guy. He just opened up a school for at-risk kids.
I mean, he's not a bad guy, but that's a bad man.
That's a bad man.
I just have one question. Who's LeBron?
Who's LeBron?
I'm joking.
He's the greatest.
I usually don't watch a lot of basketball.
Yeah, not a huge basketball guy, to be honest. But I definitely, I think I would agree that LeBron is arguably the best of all time.
7 out of 10 would watch LeBron.
I just know a lot of these old school fans are always gonna say Michael Jordan, and that's fine. Like if that's your opinion, that's cool. But don't hate on us youngsters just because we like LeBron.
Exactly.
Pippen.
I mean,
Pippen.
I used to hate LeBron. I ain't gonna lie. Like I used to hate him, and whenever he went to the Heat, because it's the same thing as KD. It was a weak move.
Yeah.
And like I think whenever you're one of the best, like possibly the greatest of all time,
You got to spread the talent out, man.
you got to spread the talent out, but you have to make a statement. Like,
Golden State.
I'm gonna take this team right here, the Cleveland Cavaliers with J.R. Smith, Henny Dog or whatever. Henny Dog. Like I'm gonna take this team right here with a bunch of average players. To
Take him to absolute savage players.
Yeah.
No, but I also think like LeBron wouldn't be necessarily the player he is, if he didn't go to the Heat. You know what I mean? Because he got a lot of experience there. Playing with all those like great guys that made him better. Yeah.
And you think about LeBron, like you can't not see him in a Heat jersey now. Like,
yeah,
of course that's part of it.
But in a nutshell, there were some great games this weekend.
Yep.
Kind of went off
Dog.
on a tangent
Yeah,
on the
sorry.
LeBron thing.
We tend to do these things.
LeBron's always in the news, man.
Definitely.
He's always making those statements and stuff. So.
But I guess we're gonna go ahead and move it on to our last segment of the show, everybody. And this is something that I like to call #Hellas.
I mean, actually, wait, do we have enough time? I mean, we can probably,
Hey, whoa.
Can we cut this out?
Relax. Guys, this is my one moment to shine. My one moment to shine. No.
Tell us about it, brother.
So, yeah. Basically, I want to start off by saying, like, everyone in our generation is always on social media, is always, watching YouTube videos, Facebook videos, whatever it is. And, I mean, like, that's just one of, like, the cornerstones of our culture now, in my opinion. But I don't think it's really arguable. And so, basically what I wanted this segment to be about is just kind of like something really, really cool or funny or interesting that I saw on social media in this past week. And this week, it was a BuzzFeed video. And I know BuzzFeed gets a lot of, like, hate or whatever. Or something, I don't know. A lot of people like BuzzFeed, whatever it is. But,
it's
sometimes...
a video, bro.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
We're still going to be, in class at 11 o'clock today. So
That's a fact.
It really don't matter.
That's a fact. So I was on YouTube, right? And, like we were saying earlier, we a lot of us watch a lot of YouTube. But
yeah.
Sometimes when you're watching YouTube especially, like, you get in this deep, dark hole where, like, you don't even know how you got to this video. You have no clue. Like, you keep watching and watching. It goes to the next video until you're like, what am I watching at this point?
The worst part about it is I do that at night. And I'm just like, okay, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, dang.
Yeah.
Bro, how late were you up last night? Because I'm pretty
Seriously.
sure I heard your phone. Like I heard it late.
Dang, boy, had it that loud?
I was probably calling my mom.
At 3 in the
No, I
morning?
wouldn't
What
do
are you
that.
and your mom talking about at 3 in the
Did you
morning?
go to bed whenever I went to bed? Yeah. I could have swore I heard your phone on.
I mean, I was watching some YouTube. I was
Yeah.
watching some
Oh,
YouTube
God,
videos.
yeah,
and-
No, exactly. So, like I said, I mean,
Yeah.
we get in that like mind zone, like whatever it is,
Yeah.
where we just get deep in those videos. And so the other day, I was actually here at the station doing some work. When I do work, I like to have music playing in the background, whatever, on YouTube usually. But sometimes it'll like go off of music on some weird random reason. I don't know why, but it got to playing BuzzFeed videos, so I like got distracted, and I started watching this one video, and it was weird, but it was really interesting. So like, here's the concept, right? These two people, or I mean, it was several groups of people, but two people go into a tattoo shop, okay, and they choose tattoos for each other. And then just get them. Like, they don't look at what they are. They get them on their bodies
You could not pay me.
forever. And like, no idea
Oh
until
my.
after it's on there, until it's totally complete. And like, I get like the concept or whatever. It's, they're best friends and they know each other, so it's like cool. But
I do not trust you guys.
that's on your body forever, dog. What?
Hey,
Like
hey,
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Everybody here has seen The Water Boy.
Yep.
And the great quote is what Mama don't know won't hurt her. So.
Well, speaking of that, Mom, I hope you're not listening because me and a friend of mine, Chris, not Chris who's here on the station with me, but another Chris. I love you, Mom. I really, really love you.
Janet.
We've decided to do a similar thing. So basically, I'm gonna choose a tattoo for my friend Chris. He's gonna choose a tattoo for me, and we're gonna get him.
Not me, Chris. Not brother Chris.
Not brother Chili. This is a guy named Ohana. Yeah, we call him Ohana. Mi familia. But yeah, so we are actually going to choose tattoos for each other and get them. I will say I'm not gonna just let them tattoo something on me before I know what it is. Like, I want to make sure it's like cool before I get it or whatever. Like, it's not something stupid, but it's what?
I have a question. So who pays for it?
I'm gonna pay for it.
No, like you're paying for yours, like.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be a factor. Because if not, I'd be like, oh, you gotta get a sleeve, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm not getting a sleeve. I'm not getting a sleeve.
You end up having to pay like $60. Like, dude, yours was $60. Why is mine $500?
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm gonna like. That's why I plan on making it pretty small. Oh my god.
No,
I'm so sorry, people. So I've learned now throughout the show that things randomly play, but here's why. It's because things are scheduled to play at certain times.
Okay.
You know,
so now we know.
Might honestly be like one of the dumbest guys I've ever met.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I'm a pretty dumb guy.
Say that.
That's why I'm getting a tattoo that my friend chooses for me. But
no, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, how big? Like, what is the?
It's not gonna be big.
Like, we talking about like forehead or
I mean,
back.
I'm thinking probably teardrop, like next to my eye.
Yeah, for sure.
No, but really, I mean, I think it'll be cool. Like, it's something that me and my friend, like, I don't know, it'll be a fun experience for both of us, and it'll just kind of like be like a part of our friendship that it like elevates us. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. And
Yeah.
I already have one tattoo. Like, I know there's like a stigma for tattoos for some people, but I don't know. I think as long as it's something that means something to you, then like forget other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just don't be stupid and get like, if you're trying to get a job in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have like a bunch of face tats,
Yeah.
brother, like.
Tat on your
That's
ribs like
not
you
gonna-
do not know what permanent is. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's not the best look. So like,
Yeah.
be smart about tattoos. But if you want a tattoo and it's something really special, then get it. And I think that's kind of what I'm going for with this. I've kind of already chosen something for my friend. I don't want to say what it is because he might be listening, but I'm really excited, and I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I definitely want to make it happen.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool,
and
man.
honestly, like if you both play it, like, and I'm sure you guys will, but like that could be really something special for your friendship.
Definitely. Well, I'm curious. How do you guys feel about tattoos, just in general?
I mean, I don't have a problem with them. You know, like, I mean, like, I'm on the fence about getting one. You know, like, I don't have anything against tattoos. I do have something against, you know, getting them done like on your neck and stuff, like where it's visible and can't be covered up.
Right.
I don't think you should do that.
Especially with you going into like the business world, you know,
Yeah.
like you going in for an interview and it's not discriminatory, you know, it's just like a lot of these decisions, like okay, this guy got tattoos here, here, and here, and that's like, okay, this guy has a certain kind of decision making. He thinks about, like, people can tell a lot from, like, you know, just little things, how you dress, how you present yourself. You know, that's why they tell you like to dress nice for a job interview. Like comb your hair, you know, look nice.
I've even heard of like people like looking out the windows when you pull up places, seeing like how clean your car is, like how neat it is. I mean, I don't expect everybody to have like an Aston Martin, but, but you know, like keep your car clean. You know, if you're going in for an interview, look professional.
Yeah, dress to the nines, man. Like, I mean,
and be yourself. You know, like if it doesn't work out for reasons like that, like you just didn't vibe with them, that's fine.
Yeah,
but don't let it be like I didn't get the job because my car looked like, you know,
I have my name tattooed on my
and even
forehead.
like, and even like, don't. On that same note, like, don't let it be because you haven't gotten the experience that you need either. Like, go out. That's why. That's part of the reason we want to do this podcast is like, or show, whatever. We want to motivate you guys to go out and like do something with your lives. I mean, that's why like I want
life's short, man.
Right? Yeah, I want so much to go into this field and go into this industry that's why I'm grinding so hard every single day to make it happen. So I really I hope you guys want to do the same.
Yeah. No, but I mean, if you want to get a tattoo, you know, get one.
Yeah.
Just don't do something that you'll regret down the road.
Don't get your girlfriend's name tattooed on your forehead.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We,
Don't get your girlfriend's name tattooed on you in general.
Anyway,
That's just not smart.
ever.
no, ever, bro. They change.
Yeah,
Fast.
it's just it's not even if like honestly like even if you're married, I don't think I'd get my wife's name tattooed on me.
Yeah, I mean, because you
Maggie,
never
if
know,
you're
man.
listening, don't kill him.
Humans are crazy. Like you never know.
Yeah, you never know. It's one thing if it's like your kid. I'd get my kid's name tattooed on me, bro.
Yeah,
Or your
probably.
mom,
but not-
something like that.
Yeah. Well, my mom. I mean, I love you, mom. I don't know if I want your name on my body.
Well, you have something special.
Yeah, no, but I definitely I get what you're saying. Like,
I love-
I'm not gonna get that stereotypical like heart on my arm that says I heart mom or whatever.
We have
But
caller coming in.
but we're getting a call here at the station from someone.
It's kind of funny. This is
Very cool.
Hayden's time. But about the tattoo thing, yeah, my dad was a probation officer for 22 years, and I just gotta say, like, my dad would probably kill me.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if my brother has one, and my brother's 2 years older than I am. I think he might.
Yeah.
I don't know. So if my parents are listening, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry, Matt. I just threw you under the bus. It just ran over you full speed, the Bob.
Yeah. Inconsistent.
But nah, I don't know. It definitely probably get through college first before I get a tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, get established before get established before you're going to do all these life changes. You know, like I probably wouldn't do them in college and wake up one day and be like, why did I do this? You know, why did I do so and so? You know,
Yeah, definitely.
stay consistent. The consistency is key in college. You got to have a good routine. You know, like I mean, it's good to go out and have fun. You know, like I love going out and having fun, but you know, you have to have somewhat of a routine. You got to have a good studying habit. You got to have a good workout habit. I'm finally getting back into that. I'm feeling good, feeling fresh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But we're getting to it, man.
Definitely,
And
definitely.
The goal of this podcast is, you know, to get your mind off of the everyday world, and you know, give our thoughts about it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you know, pushing you in a direction of success.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of negative out here in this world, and if we can bring any kind of positive action to it, we want to do that. And we're the future. So
Yeah, and I think on that note, I think we're gonna go ahead and close out the podcast.
yeah,
What a wow.
Literally, like this has been so
How
much
is-
fun.
I don't know, like, we might be able to tell when we listen to this back, but
Right.
like, just the presentation, like, we were definitely nervous, but
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I wasn't,
Yeah.
like, shaking in my boots, you know?
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Nah,
But I honestly feel so much comfortable. Like, I'm excited. This is so much fun, and I'm excited to hear some feedback and, like, some new topic ideas.
yeah.
Like, I mean, it just goes...
Send them in, guys. Send them in. I don't know who all's out there listening. Mom, you know, send them
Mom,
in.
Dad, I love you.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah, definitely. Like people love your parents. No, but yeah, definitely. I mean, it's been a total blast today, and this is something I definitely want to keep going. We're gonna be out here every Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So definitely tune in.
Morning birds.
Yeah, we
Get the
are.
worm.
We are the early birds. The early bird gets the worm.
Yeah,
That's what they
you
say.
really do. I
Mhm.
mean, once
Like
you,
I feel so much more ready for the day now after this. I think.
oh yeah, I'm about to go crush studying, bro.
Yeah.
It's intense.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and our goal again for this podcast is like to motivate you guys and get you out there getting after it every single day. So I hope.
Yeah, we really want to do that because you know, like I said, we are the future, and you know, it's going to take people like us that's willing to make an effort at trying to make the world a better place. And we're not going to do that just constantly bickering at each other. And,
Right.
And just, like, putting stuff off for other people, you know?
yeah,
Right.
You know,
People got to step up.
step up, take care of your business, get a job. You know, you can work. It's not going to kill you to work. So,
yeah.
but
And that's, hopefully that's what this podcast will become. It'll be something that you can tune into and just kind of laugh at or whatever, and make you help you enjoy your day. If you're having a bad day, hopefully this can brighten your day. But even beyond that, it's like when you listen to this, we want to inspire you, if at all we can, to help you kind of just get up and get going and do something. Whether that's going to the gym or eating better or
crushing scrambies.
yeah, or homework, school, whatever it is, work. Just PlayStation. Yeah, if you need to get that new skin in Spider-Man, just grind for it, man.
Cowboy Skillet. I mean,
Oh man, I'm trying to go 10 Lizzies later.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been
Yeah.
honestly, like looking back on it now, this has been amazing. Please give us feedback.
Please.
Yeah.
This
Feedback
is
is appreciated.
CD Chili Style, Brother Chili, signing out.
Chili style signing out.
Yeah. And tell your friends, you know, if you see my Instagram post here in a minute, you know, just go ahead and like that,
Fact.
retweet, whatever the case may be. Let's get this thing going. We're going to get better as time goes on. I know we were a little sloppy, but overall, I mean, I think it was
I had a
Pretty
great
good
time with
day.
you guys.
a pretty good day.
All right.
So
Thank you guys so much. Hope you have a
Yeah.
great rest of the day. Thanks for listening. Enjoy your day and attack it.
carpe diem, baby.
Chili out.
See ya.